Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're going to be talking about Worlds. We're going to be talking about Fnatic, and more specifically, we're going to be talking about what the heck is going on with Fnatic's bot lane, what is going on with Upset and Hylissang. Are they coming to North America? When are they going to make it to North America? Are they going to be here in time? Are they going to be playing? Are Bean and Rux going to be playing? Is there going to be some weird combination of those four players? You know, what in the heck is going on? So obviously, just to recap, this all started a couple days ago, September 23rd, when Fnatic put this out, with Worlds 2022 fast approaching. We wanted to provide an update. Upset and Hylissang have tested positive for COVID. This was September 23rd. Their journey to Mexico is going to be delayed accordingly, and this got people kind of freaking out, people wondering what was going on. We got speculation about, oh, maybe they'll grab some other LEC players, maybe they'll grab some LCS players, maybe they'll grab Fnatic TQ players. Eventually, we got the final word from Riot that, hey, Bean is already on their official Worlds roster, and they were going to be adding Rux to the roster as well. And since they were adding Rux to the Worlds roster, that kind of got me at least assuming that we were probably going to see the Bean and Rux bot lane for at least one game, at least, the first couple of games or whatever. Obviously, Fnatic plays September 29th, this Thursday. Those games are coming up very, very soon. September 23rd, that's only 6 days before the 29th. I don't know exactly what day the Fnatic players tested positive for COVID. I'm going to assume it was on this day, September 23rd, the day that they put this out, because I don't know why they would sit on this info. But again, if they did test positive that day, then that's just 6 days away from the start of Worlds. That makes the whole timeline very, very rough. But some updates that kind of flew under the radar that people, I think, kind of missed out on, and I haven't really seen spread around much, and I wanted to put out in this video, and then we have some more information to cover as well that might give us some more clues into what the heck is going on. Sam Matthews, founder and CEO of Fnatic, he tweeted this. He said, hey, it's all going to be okay. Let's get the drama out early and then smooth sailing, okay? Give the team love and we'll do this. Just got to make it exciting, right? And, he started getting some replies. This guy said, can't believe we can't enjoy Worlds 2 years in a row. Tell us Upset and Hilly are going to join the team in time. And Sam Matthews dropped this on us. He said, of course we will be at Worlds. 5-day German quarantine rules. So apparently that is the law over in Germany, that if you test positive for COVID, you got to quarantine 5 days, and then you're good to go. I know that different places have different rules. Obviously, the United States is much, 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 much less strict than this. I assume Mexico is as well. But in the United States, I had said previously that, yeah, like when we get sick, the CDC recommends that we quarantine for 5 days before like going back to work or anything like that. So yeah, hearing that they have a 5-day quarantine over there as well, that's not all that surprising. But again, 5 days from the 23rd, that would put us at the 28th, just a single day before World is supposed to start. Maybe they're going to be jet lagged. The time zone differences are also not going to have scrimmed or practice at all, because we know Fnatic wasn't scrimming leading up to the team traveling to Worlds. I'm assuming they've been scrimming the last couple of days with Bean and Rux. If they were able to get over there in time, I'm not even entirely sure of that, but then Upset and Hylissang, they wouldn't be a scrim. Now, thankfully, hey, Upset and Hylissang, they're veterans. They've been on Fnatic for a while. Yes, this team is new this year, but they've been playing together the whole season. I don't know, but Sam Matthews did say here, hey, 5-day German quarantine rules, then we're together. 3 are going to fly tomorrow, talking about, obviously, Wunder, Razork, and Humanoid. And then he says the other 2 are going to fly out ASAP. Best case that they are there and play together. Worst case, 2 subs. So there is some chance that Upset and Hylissang, at least from these tweets right off the bat on September 23rd, that Upset and Hylissang would be available with Fnatic to play from day one. Again, 23 plus 5, that gets us 28. If all things go well, they get their 5-day quarantine knocked out, they're going to be there in time, obviously depending on how the flights work out and all that stuff. So this guy's like, haha, sounds like it's going to be the worst case scenario. Who knows? The 5-day rule only works if there are a negative test. I'm also living in Germany. Last month I was for almost 10 days positive. This guy says no, it's only a recommendation. So I don't know. I don't know all the German rules. Maybe somebody can elaborate on that whole situation for us. But we also had this from Sam Matthews as well. This person said, hey, why don't you just get them there with a private flight? Then ask Riot to let them play from quarantine. Has happened before. Sam Matthews says, hey, breaking quarantine is illegal. So hey, this 5-day quarantine over in Germany, this is the law. This is what they have to do, and then they'll be able to go from there. So what has happened since then? What are we kind of working with? Well, Hylissang, he hasn't really put anything out, hasn't really tweeted. I don't think he's replied to anything either since September 23rd. Hylissang doesn't really seem like he's ever that big of a social media guy. You know, he kind of tweets maybe a couple times a month here and there. Definitely not as active as some of the other players out there. He tweeted out, "Sucks. Hope we can recover ASAP with Upset and show the world what we're capable of." Hasn't really said anything since then, so at least on the Hylissang side, we don't really know what's going on. But today, at least the day I'm recording this video, Upset dropped this little banger, this little nugget on us. He said, hey, last game in EU solo queue with the Nunu, Teemo, and Janna, and 2 of them had Smite. I am gonna miss it. And hey, this might be something. People were saying, hey, last game, what are you talking about? Are you trying to drop us a hint here? Does that mean that it's your last game and you are now headed over to North America? Somebody posted this screenshot of the game. Yeah, you can see, yeah, Janna has the top with Smite, Teemo 80 carry with Smite. I'm pretty sure this John Wick 4 guy, he's somebody that's been like win trading and stuff like that. I don't know which one is Upset. I don't even know if this was the game, but I don't know. I just thought this was funny. I wanted to share that, guys, that with you guys too. But yeah, people are saying, hey, if that's your last game, does that mean you're headed to NA now? Now, hey, this is the 20. I mean, he tweeted this on the 27th. I don't exactly know how all the days work out. Again, if the 5-day quarantine, did they maybe test positive on the 22nd? Then it got tweeted out to the 23rd. Are the days just messed up for me because of the time zone difference between Europe and North America? I don't know for sure, but this does seem, you know, and then we have Pete replying here as well. Wait till you get here, talking about him coming to NA. It seems like Upset might be on his way to North America right now. He might be there. It seems like Upset might be ready to actually play in time. Now, again, we haven't heard anything from Hylissang, so is just Upset on his way over? Did they maybe test at different times? Is Upset able to travel before Hylissang? Is Hylissang just not being public and tweeting about it? Is there some, you know, complication? Because from what we heard, it sounded like neither of them had symptoms, neither of them were sick. It sounded like as soon as the quarantine was done, they were going to be able to hop on over. So yeah, I don't really know, but it does seem like at least Upset is going to be coming over. So maybe at the very, very least, we could see Upset playing from day one on September 29th. And the thing is, day one is a very, very big day for Fnatic. Fnatic is playing Evil Geniuses that first day. Now, this is single round robin best of 1 game. So Fnatic and EG, they are the 2 major region teams in this group, and then there's 4 minor region teams. So, you know, Fnatic and EG, they're expected to beat these 4 minor region teams. The game against each other, that could really decide who is going to get first place in this group, who's going to get that automatic qualification to the world main stage. So this first game, this first day, being ready right off the bat is very, very important. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see if we do see Upset and Hylissang. To me, this is very frustrating that we have to get super speculative like this. Like, why is the team, why is somebody with Fnatic, why is there not some reporter or investigative journalist or whatever, like, putting out this info? Why is this info not being told to people of when Upset and Hylissang are going to be traveling? Like, or what's going on? Obviously, the team knows. The team has some idea of when they're going to be available, when they're going to be ready, when they're going to be flying over. You know, they're getting them their flights and stuff. They probably know already who's going to be playing that first game, or at least, you know, be giving us updates. Like, I don't know. That's the most frustrating thing to me between, like, esports and traditional sports. In traditional sports, we would absolutely be getting, like, daily updates about this situation. We would know, I have a pretty good idea of who is expected to start, because I'm recording this the night of September 27th. You know, it's almost September 28th, and the game starts September 29th. We should not have no idea what's going on a day before this thing kicks off. It's really, really dumb. It's stupid. Esports is immature in so many ways. I hope we get better over time. I know this was posted on the Fnatic subreddit as well. You know, people saying, oh, yes, please. People are very, very excited. Any news of Hilly? Nothing yet. Hopefully he makes it. So I don't know. Yes, the jet lag, the time zone difference, they are going to be an issue, something to watch out for. Hylissang on Tracking the Pros. He has not played a solo queue game in the last 7 hours, so it is very, very possible that you know, he has played his last solo queue game as well, and that he's going to be heading to North America with Upset. I don't know. It's frustrating that we haven't had a statement about this yet, but I would say it is not a total stretch to say that Upset and Hylissang could be ready to go for the first game. I would even go far as to assume that Upset will be ready for that first game against Evil Geniuses, and that's going to make this EU versus NA matchup even more of a banger. And obviously, even as an NA fan, I like the West too. I want Europe to do well. I want NA to do well. Even as a supporter of the LCS teams, I want Fnatic to be at their full strength. I want to see Upset and Hylissang play. I know the Bean memes are funny. I am kind of curious how good Rux is. But this is Worlds. This is supposed to be the best of the best. It's supposed to be the highest level competition. I want to see EG against Fnatic at full forces. I mean, you know, EG doesn't have Danny, so maybe it'd even things out a little bit. But still, this is going to be a fun one. I hope Upset and Hylissang are going to be playing. It seems like Upset might be headed to North America as we speak, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know. Pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about anything we talked about in this video today. Subscribe, stay up to date on my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then.